I always find it really weird when you look at things from two different perspectives. So up on that hill there, you can see something that's just kind of like a tower that stood on the hill. Well, that was opposite me when I was parked up last night. So obviously I could see the Abbey. So I could see here from there, and now I can see there from here. I don't know. I like it. It's that synergy thing, isn't it? Right, well, I've just needed a nap. Lightweight, I tell you. I didn't get to sleep until 3:30 this morning, and then I was up again, up and talking, because I phoned John at like 9 o'clock. So, yeah, not so much sleep going on, but half an hour nap. And then I woke up, oh, pheasant, and picked up, I picked a parking spot for tonight. So I found a little one. It's only about 20 minutes away, but it's unusual. So let's go and see what that is. It's near water. I like staying near water. So let's see where this one gets me. I've got to dig out my my Osmo dash cam and all its fittings and things, so I can do footage on the road, because I'm kind of missing having a little bit of a because I know what's coming. So yeah, so I will see you at this next parking spot. I'm here. It's quiet, but I don't know how long it's going to be quiet for. There is a road just there, but kind of set back a little bit. So I'm hopefully not going to be hearing much road noise. As I pulled in, I did that thing, and I'm like, this looks brilliant, really unusual. Like, a really unusual place to stay. But I'll be missing one thing. I don't think it's important right now, but it could be. Can you spot what might be important? I'm not going to get any solar. Echo! However, see, there's the road. On this side here, we have a little brook with a little waterfall there. And then there, we have Beggar's Bridge. And on this side, we have a slightly bigger river. And that tells me that this is a train bridge. So I wonder how frequent the train line runs. We'll soon find out. Second problem. Yeah, there's no signal here at all. I've just had to, my router's in that cupboard there, so I've just had to reboot that, and yeah, there's nothing. And I'm struggling to load Instagram, which means I can't do any work, and I've got lots of work to do. So as much as bridge is amazing and there's water on either side, and I'll probably need a wee all night because the waterfall is literally just there, I'm gonna have to move. God damn it. Blimmin' traffic jams, I tell you. Come on, out of the way. Come on, come on. Keep going, keep going. I don't know where my sat-nav's taking me. I mean, I've seen eagles and rabbits, I've seen a fox and cats and horses and sheep and quails and pheasants. But, I mean, where am I going? Good morning, I hope you can hear me okay. You know, sometimes you think you've committed a faux pas and you have no idea why. Well, I don't know if you can see a little yellow guy in the distance there. It's just on this. Like that. So whether I should have been in that lay-by or not, I don't know. I can't get out because the moors are way too boggy either side for me to do any of that. So I'm just going to get a coffee. I'm going to sit. He's walked over there with a shovel. There's a digger just over there, so maybe he's gone for that. And I will do, hopefully, what I normally do and err on the side of the goodness of people, thinking he's going to come back shortly because he's blocking the road. Also, I don't know if you can see through my rainy window the digger that was over there. He must be coming to pick up. It wouldn't have fit in this lay-by with that and that down. There's the thing there. To be able to pick up his digger, he wouldn't have been able to do it from here. So I'm happy that I wasn't technically in the way and that he's just doing something that he needed to do to get this digger back on. So that was a rather rude awakening, let's say. And here's the man himself. Takes some skill to get some. Look at the tip on that thing. Oh, it's a snug fit. He's getting a run up. He's done that before, hasn't he? Look at that. All the excitement outside my door today. Oh my goodness, that is so close to my van. Who'd have thought, eh? 8 o'clock on a Thursday morning. All this excitement on my first trip out. Right, so it's taken him less than an hour to wake me up, drop this thing off, walk across the moors, come back with a digger, load it onto the truck, and then as soon as that's locked in place, I'm sure he's going. Maybe I'm just too used to the bad vibes for... There we go. Bye! The bad vibes you get from wild camping. Free camping, free parking, all the different things. Not being on a campsite. Because, yeah, you do get a little bit of a thing for people beeping the horns at night and all that kind of stuff. So yes, an hour, got another brew. I'm going to get some stuff done. I thought I'd be chasing the guy across the thing saying, "You can't block me in," and all of the drama, whereas really he was just doing his job and picking stuff up, and I wasn't actually in his way. He just needed to park there anyway. So good stuff. Good morning. Had a lovely night last night. I do like waking up parked next to John. Did get a rather rude awakening this morning though with let's turn this down a minute. Oh, that's the wrong way. There we go. From Dave, because yesterday I popped in to see Dave and Joe, some very good friends of ours. We were supposed to all go out for some tea last night, but Dave was pulled in for some last minute lambing, like you do. So I've arranged to meet him up in a couple of weeks anyway, but it was lovely, and because this is like his local area, he was walking his dogs this morning, so he comes and starts knocking on the vans. We're in separate vans, both on the loo, both at the same time, so the timing could not have been worse. However, both John and I were laughing our heads off because some stretch of fate meant that the vans were unlocked. John had already been in here this morning. He's so lovely, he comes in and just makes me a cup of coffee, and then we've both gone to toilet in private, and none of the vans were locked, so Dave literally could have just been cheeky and tried to get in and would have seen both of us sat on the loo. I don't think he would have recovered from that, to be honest with you. The weather here at the minute is ridiculous. It is. I can't even see. There's a lovely little valley and stuff there. There's lots of walks and things, and I can barely see the sides on the road. So I'm looking forward to getting out of here just because I don't like driving. I mean, these roads are something else, I must admit, and the idea of driving on them in the mist and rain means I'm going to be going quite slow, so it'd be nice to drop down a little bit underneath the clouds. Apparently in the actual little dale, whatever it's called, in the middle of two valley thing, it's lovely and clear. You can see that the clouds all swirling above, and I'm sat in them. So yeah, so we are off to meet some more friends. Couple of nights pub stop would be good, and then we're going to head back to the unit, I think, to get some little tweaks and things done. I've not brought my Dyson charger, which is handy. Thankfully I've got a stiff bristle brush, and there's a few other little bits that we need to get cracking with, and then I'm off to Manchester. So gonna have a lovely drive today. I did find my Osmo, and I could put it on the window, but all you're gonna see is mist and windscreen wipers, so maybe I'll do something like that tomorrow. But I had my first thing. Dave came up when he knocked us all up this morning, came in for a brew, so the three of us were sat in here quite comfortably, drinking coffee and that, so that was really nice. And he's well impressed with my van, which always makes me feel good if other people like it too. It shouldn't matter, but it is good because, you know, when it's your own work and everything. And I made sausage sandwiches, sausage, cheese and crispy fried onion sandwiches for John and I, and just to kind of see us through, so when we do get to the pub later we're not so hungry that we overorder as we normally do, which is ridiculous. So so there's that. So we're going to get to the pub early because I've got some work to do, and yeah, should be a good day, hopefully, when I can see it. I do love travelling with John. It's so cool. We've just parked up next to each other, so there he is there, and you can't see him because he's sat in the back, and I can't see him anyway. And I've parked just far enough apart that he can stretch his leg over and get in the van if he needs to. So next time I need to go a little bit closer, but at least he can get out of the van this time. But yeah, it's all good fun. So we've got to the pub a little bit earlier than we agreed. So now, as usual, let's get some bits of stuff done. Because as a busy bunny, I could be busier. So if you need accounts help or anything, advice, such things, taxation, anything to do with any influencer things. So if you get free things, if you get deals, if you get sent things to review, anything like that, there is tax implication there. So if you need any help trying to unravel all of that, then give us a shout, because it's what I do and I'm blooming good at it. So why not plug yourself? This video is sponsored by Mandy at How Accounts. So yeah, sponsor me by using me and getting your money's worth. On today's episode of Things That John Does to Mandy's Van, we are having some new bump stops fitted, aren't we?
Yeah, yours are, well, these are a bit longer, and they've got a little spacer at the top as well. But yours are the original manufactured ones, so they're not as stiff as these were. And they've perished at the end and everything as well, much the same as they were on my van when I did that one.
Yeah.
So this should give you a bit more lift at the back, and a bit more like a factory kind of stiff ride.
Oh, I like it stiff, me. Cool. Right, well, there's a jack, and the van's going up, and then he's going to stuff that in there. He's going to take...
Well, I'll take the old one off first, which is going to be the biggest challenge.
Yes, I shall come back when you shout me to tell me that stuff's going on. Right, so that is the perished bump stop, and that is what's going to go in its place. So you can see how much that is knackered. No wonder it's riding really low at the back.
Yeah.
And then that should be a whole heap better.
All we have to do now...
Wow, so it's nice and easy to get off then.
Oh yeah.
Right, so this one has just been taken out, and this one is the one that's being put in. So a little bit of a difference. That's rather knackered. Awesome.
Just like me, I'm rather knackered.
Are we having fun?
No.
Right, and here's the second one going in.
Bump stop, bump stop. It's a bump stop.
It is a bump stop, the amount of times you bump your head.
I know.
Right, so just been out for a bit of a test drive to make sure that everything is doing what it's supposed to do. And there's some good old country bumpy roads around here. So I had a bit of a go out, and it has taken all of the boing, because and the travel would go, and then you'd get residual boing at the end afterwards as well. And that's gone. And I think I'm finding that it doesn't seem to wallow round bends as much. So it just goes round the bend. I mean, I don't speed anyway, but it doesn't feel like it's tipping. It feels like it's quite seated on the floor. Happy with that. They were... How much were they?
£38 each.
So that's 80 quid for something that has made, I think, a massive difference. And it also makes my van look like it's not riding quite so low at the back, because it was kind of a bit bum heavy, especially with all of this stuff in. So yeah, very, very good to do. Difficult to get off, maybe because this is a 2014 van and they've been on for a while, so it's like 9 years. But definitely worth it for John to do, not me. There's no way I would have had the strength in my hands and arms to get them off. But bit of WD, that little tool that John said he was using for the loosening of fuel filters, or oil filters, sorry. Same. And yeah, definitely good. Nice little upgradey, investmenty thing. Whew, it's a warm one today. 28 degrees in this van, so I'm going to have the van window open, or the door open even, while I'm editing. So John and I have just come back from our first try at Hustle. I'll explain. Hustle is an app, and you choose where you want to go. It's basically for gyms and hotels with gyms and such things like that. And you can choose, the prices go, some of them are a couple of quid, some of them are 15 quid, 20 quid, and they go up for a day pass. They offer monthly passes and stuff like that as well. But you choose which one you want, you pay for it, you get a code sent to you, you then have 28 days to use that code, and you just show that code when you get there. Simple as anything. So we went in, booked in, got changed, showered, hot tub. Literally. I went in the steam room for a bit. We didn't touch the swimming pool. We literally just going from there, and then just literally an hour and 20 minutes or something in the hot tub. It was lovely. And then, of course, straight afterwards, showered, hair dryer. I've got all my straightening hair thingy, so thank you to the people who said I should try frizzies on my hair. So this has been dried just with a hair dryer and a brush, and normally I'd never get it like this. It would still look a bit frizzy, or at least the heat would still make it frizzy. So well impressed, so thank you very much. So yeah, now it's editing time in this hot box, and at least I've had a lovely morning going in and doing all of that. So I think we're going to try a few more.
Hi folks, I feel refreshed. I did not share the same hair experience. My hair's quite nice.
Your hair looks lovely and soft, my darling.
I spent hours doing it.
Hours and hours and hours doing it, don't you know? So yeah, now we're both editing, and we've both got the doors open next to each other, because it is freaking roasting. So while we sit comfortably and watch John struggle to undo this thing, I think I'm going to leave this video here. So thank you so much for coming along with me. I appreciate every one of you, as always. I hope you've had a wonderful week so far, and I will catch you on the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.